Will the Fedorov Avtomat be an overpowered weapon? For the past couple of weeks, since DICE has released the new weapons coming with the In the Name of Tsar DLC to the CTE environment, there's been going on this discussion about if the Fedorov Avtomat will be an overpowered weapon and if the Parabellum will be the new godgun of Battlefield 1. And comments like that appear literally everywhere, whether those are my videos or Level Caps videos or even Westy's videos. Literally every single time there is someone claiming that DICE is favorizing premium players by giving them an overpowered weapon. So I'm gonna stop this discussion now with simple sentence. Everyone who's saying that the Fedorov Avtomat is an overpowered weapon or will be an overpowered weapon is simply an idiot. Most of the people who think this way are guys who base their opinion on the gameplays that they've seen on YouTube. They didn't play CTE, they didn't test out those new weapons. Most of them probably don't even have access to CTE. And there's also a couple of factors which change the perspective on some things when it comes to the Battlefield or gaming in general if you're watching someone else playing. Most YouTubers who choose to record a certain game are good at it, at least up to some point. So then again, weapon will perform better in his hands because he has experience, he has knowledge. Average player doesn't. And the second thing, which is widely used between Battlefield 1 YouTubers, is that they make so many cuts because they're not going on high kill streaks. They're not that effective, but they will not post a bad gameplay. So they will make cuts, and sometimes those people play for an hour and you get to see only 7 or 8 minutes of their gameplay. Because they cut out so many parts when they die, when they miss shots, etc, etc. I do that myself sometimes, because obviously you wouldn't be attracted by a boring gameplay. And that's completely understandable. And getting back to talking about the Fedorov and why it's not going to be an overpowered weapon. Well, first, it's nowhere near being good in the full auto mode. People think it's an AR for the medic class, and it's completely not true. This weapon is a garbage when it comes to the full auto accuracy, and the effective range is like up to 15 or 20 meters. That's all. If you wanna be deadly accurate with it, you have to either switch it to the single fire mode or keep one tapping from the full auto mode, which then again doesn't make this weapon that powerful. If DICE doesn't change anything in the Fedorov Avtomat compared to its current state in the CTE, I'm calling it right now. You will be able to easily counter it from up close with the M1907 by simply spamming the bullets, because the fire rate of this gun will be higher and more effective than the Fedorov in the full auto mode, and on the medium range you will easily counter it with the Mondragons, because then again, this weapon is not that accurate on the medium range. I'm not even mentioning the long range combat, because this weapon is not even designed for that. We've had the exact same situation with the Hellriegel Defensive when it was in the CTE at first. Every single person was claiming that it will be overpowered, it will break the game balance, it will be another BAR storm, and how did it turn out? Well, no one uses it. Of course, people will use the Fedorov Avtomat, but then again, it will not be the only medic weapon to go with. It's quite funny to witness this whole situation, because Battlefield 1 community is turning into such a toxic place that players just start complaining for the sake of complaining about something. And I mean stuff like complaining about snipers being overpowered in BF1. Yes, they are powerful, because you've been complaining for the past 3 years that BF4 snipers weren't powerful enough. And then it all turns in the closed loop, which is basically going over and over around Battlefield 1 community and doesn't seem to stop. So trust me guys, Fedorov Avtomat will not be an overpowered weapon. It's completely fine, and it will stay this way if DICE doesn't change anything. I know what I'm saying, I have quite a bit of experience with Battlefield series. I've spent about 3000 hours here. I know how the game is supposed to be working. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe and I see you on the battlefield.